Hello, geometry students. We are going to start 1-6 two-dimensional figures. And in this lesson, we can identify and name polygons, and then we can find perimeter, circumference, and area of two-dimensional figures. So when you think of a polygon, what do you think of? And how would you define it in words? Go ahead and pause the video and see what you come up with. All right, so the actual definition that you'll find in your book is right here. A polygon is a closed figure formed by a finite number of sides within the same plane. The sides share common endpoints that are collinear, and each side intersects exactly two other sides, but only at their endpoints. So what does that mean? Well, if we look at these figures here, can we pick out which category can be classified as polygons based on those definitions? Right, this would be the polygon group. Right here. Because they're closed figures formed by a finite number of sides. The sides share a common endpoint. If you notice, they all share a common endpoint. And each side intersects exactly two other sides, but only at their endpoints. So this is what polygons would look like. This is what polygons would not look like. So there's special names for polygons, and if you want to copy this down, the ones you might not know, go ahead and copy down. You probably know triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon. But this will be helpful in naming polygons because we're going to be able to do that. Now if it goes above 12, we'll just call it n-gon. So like 13, if it had 13 sides, it'd be 13-gon. So pause the video and write these down. Some other information about polygons can be concave or convex. So what does this mean? Well, convex means that no points of the lines are in the interior. So this is what a convex polygon would look like. Concave, some of the lines pass through the interior. So this is concave. Notice the lines are going inside the polygon. And I kind of like to think of a cave. It makes a cave right here. So this next exercise, we are going to name each polygon and classify as convex or concave and regular or irregular. So I want you to take a moment to pause the video and at least name the polygons right now. And convex or concave, I'm going to explain what regular or irregular means. So go ahead and pause the video and do those first two. All right, let's look at this first one. So how many sides it has? It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. 6 sides is a hexagon. And it is convex because we have our little, or excuse me, concave. I was just saying we have our little cave here. So it's going to be concave. We have our little cave right here. And okay, so regular or irregular. Regular means that all sides are congruent and all angles are congruent. Irregular means that that is not true. So all angles have to be congruent and all sides have to be congruent. So you might want to write that down if you need to remember that. So are all the angles congruent? We know all the sides are because they each have their little dashes. But all the angles here, we have one angle and this angle are congruent. However, these two angles are congruent. And this angle is not congruent to anybody. So this is going to be an irregular hexagon. All right. And one thing to always remember is that concave polygons are always going to be irregular. So let's look at the next one. All right, how many sides do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 sides is going to be an octagon. And this is going to be convex. And this is regular because if you notice, every angle is congruent. They all have the same angle measure. They all have the same arc on the angle. So this is a regular octagon, and it is convex. All right, our next learning target is perimeter, circumference, and area of two-dimensional figures. So here are the formulas for triangle, square, rectangle, and circle. Now, I'm not requiring you to write down all of these, but if you do not remember them from prior math classes, I would write them down. So write down what you need to, pause the video, and we'll do an example after this. All right, so what I have for you is to, for class tomorrow, find the circumference and area of this circle. So you're going to use the formula given to you on the previous slide, and I want you to find the circumference in the area of this circle. I'll give you one hint. Halfway across the circle is going to be a radius. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Come with questions.